So, I just want us to remember that, mindfulness is an epistemology of the global South. It comes from countries, non-Western or the global South countries. And I always like to remind us all that one way to say it is that we have two knowledge systems. And I used to say that it was a Western count things, name things, but it's not just Western. I think all cultures have a knowledge system that is based on maybe concrete stuff where concepts are made up, and math and statistics and ideas are developed and implemented. That is more of a conceptual knowledge system. But mindfulness is really having us build up and strengthen our intuitive knowledge system. And that's where wisdom comes from. Wisdom, we don't liberate ourselves from any of our defilements. Wisdom liberates us. And I like to call mindfulness the data collection system for intuitive awareness. We're just watching with our mindfulness, what's happening, what's arising, and what prompted that to arise and what that is prompted to arise. And we see all of those things with as much clarity as we can. And then wisdom frees us from our greed, aversion, and delusion. And this slide is actually for me training in Indian country. For many of our communities, not just American Indian, African American, Latinx, European Americans, we all have our ceremonies. And mindfulness, when we have a pretty good deep practice, it gets us to where we get in many of our ceremonies.